What's up, fellas and maybe ladies? Nulli here, and this is a potentially new series that I'm going to call Nulli's Noggin, where I pick my own brain while watching Search to maybe give you guys some insight on how I play Search and Destroy and the mindset that I have. In this particular case, it's 1/2. Keep in mind this applies for all CODs with Search and Destroy. You know, Black Ops 1/3 when it comes out, blah blah blah. So, big wide open map, I'm using an assault rifle silence because I don't want to show up on the minimap whenever I shoot. I throw that stun and that Semtex combo to both alert me if somebody's waiting for me when I round that corner, and to try and pick people off on their way to B. I then always run up through the middle here to the left and check because there's usually some asshole waiting there with either a claymore or in the corner waiting to pick me off. I always run up these stairwells this stairwell as opposed to the other, because there's probably going to be a claymore at the bottom of those stairs as opposed to the stairs that I ran up. So in this case, I'm now out of position. We plan on the bomb at B. I need to get my ass over there so I can help protect it, but I also need to be careful and make sure I don't get picked off on my way there. So I'm, checking corners, looking up at vantage points that people usually are waiting to make sure that I don't get shot while on my way to go help defend the bomb. Whew, that was a fucking mouthful, and now I'm going to eat a Twizzler to make myself feel better while I'm doing this commentary. Twizzlers are great. You should get them. Eat them while you play Search, you'll play better, guaranteed. Okay, I pick up the bomb. Z-bomb. Have Z-bomb. I'm not going to rush from the middle. Why? Because it's stupid. If I rush up the middle and I get killed, the guy that killed me may identify that the bomb is there. Or if I rush up the middle and try to go towards their spawn, I'm probably going to get picked off back there. And there's just no point in putting the bomb way back there. So I run towards B because it's my favorite bomb site on this particular map, because I have things like windows where I can see that guy right there and pick him off. I can also check for claymores, and there's at least half a dozen entry points into B, so it's just the more viable option in my opinion than A. In this case, I use the Pred missile because I'm able to pick off a guy. They have at least 3 people left, so I'm able to pick up a kill on my way towards Harriers, because remember I am running those, or I remembered that I was running those. And I'm able to use it as a UAV, so I was able to identify where the other people on their team were as well, not just pick up a kill out of it. I did hear an intervention shot to my left, and I did see him show up on the minimap, so I know he's somewhere in these buildings over here. Now keep in mind it was an intervention shot, so I expect the guy that I come across here while I'm sound whoring him. I do wear Turtle Beaches, so I'm able to hear him. I expect the guy that I come across here is going to be wearing a ghillie suit. That guy is not wearing a ghillie suit, so I know that they're both over here. So I try to get a bit lucky and just kind of throw a random Semtex in the general direction that I think the sniper might be sitting, and I don't kill him. But using the cover that I was behind, I was able to come back around that cover and pick off the guy that I originally shot, and then I get picked off by the sniper. So that was a mistake. I will admit that was a bad move on my part. I had the upper hand, I had the bomb. I probably should have just gone and planted and lured him out and made him come to me, because it was a 2-on-1 situation. So it was a bit of a mistake, but I got lucky here. My teammate was just waiting for the longest hard scope of his life, so whatever. Alright. So I got Harriers. I'm not going to use them yet, just because their spawn is really close to buildings, so I'd rather use Harriers when we're defending because they're more out in the open when they spawn in. More likely to pick up kills that way. So in this case, I run up the right side again because the last time that I went to run up the middle, somebody threw a Semtex and I did not want to get picked off by it. I did sound whore that guy. I heard him coming, so I was prepared for him. I was waiting for him to be there. Picked up the easy kill. Turtle Beaches will save your life more than you know, more times than you can count. Almost as many times as eating Twizzlers. I'm telling you, they make you play so much better. Alright, so this is my favorite building to run into because I have a vantage point on pretty much the entire map, except for that area way out in the left where people sometimes camp in the rock. I can't see that, but I can see the backside of A. I can see towards their spawn. I can see this middle area through a window, and see areas where people normally like to hang out, like behind that dumpster, and they try and head glitch. And I have cover. So in that case, I was being shot. I wasn't going to win that battle, even though I was trying to burst fire him. So I just run behind cover. No point in dying unnecessarily. So in this case, I do hear these guys coming over here. I throw a stun, throw a Semtex, try and pick them off. I get the job done. It wasn't the prettiest of things, but I do have the high ground here. I've got cover, they don't, which is why I was so aggressive in this particular case. They were fully exposed, and I had at least half a wall to hide behind or go prone behind if I took damage. In this particular case, it was a one-on-one situation, so I used the UAV, but I also used it pretty confidently because I remembered he shot off an intervention, or he was wearing a ghillie suit when I saw him, so I knew he was a sniper, and it's pretty rare that you're going to see a sniper in Modern Warfare 2 running cold-blooded. Most of them were stopping power, so I took a guess that he would have it. In this case, I am trying to lure him in blocking his own sight line. So you can see I run to the right over here, and that's to get him to come to the right side of that building. So that way that blue building is now blocking his line of sight on me while I run back towards the bomb site. In his original position, he could see the entire middle of the map, and he would have shot my ass. So I know it sounds like I'm just saying shit out of my ass, and that wasn't really what I was thinking, but I promise you that's exactly what was going through my head. So again, sniper. So I hear him coming. Again, Turtle Beach has helped me. But I was also pretty confident in going after him because I figured he would probably try and quickscope me, because most snipers are kind of cocky when they're playing search and want to get like a nice kill. So I figured I would probably come across him when he was using his sniper still and hadn't switched to a secondary, so it was an easy kill for me. Okay, so now it's 3-0. We are defending, so again, this is when I normally like to drop Harriers on this particular map because they spawn outside. There is that building off to the right when they originally spawn in, but most people either run all the way to B or they run up the left side towards A, which is why I dropped the Harriers on that cutoff point towards A. I want to make sure that nobody's rushed their way in, that nobody's going to try and flank us, which is why I'm carefully checking this area over here. I had to wait to use my kill streak, so I just want to make sure that nobody with Marathon and Lightweight ran up and is trying to flank us or our team. And I'm also checking my corners to make sure nobody rushed up into here and then sat in a corner and waited for the idiot to run by with his tar so we could kill him. So you can see I'm aggressively but also carefully moving forward. Now I run over here because I can see that building, which a lot of people out of the spawn, if they're sniping, will go to the top of that building that I was just looking at right there, and they'll snipe you. So that little vantage point that I was at is a nice little spot to be able to pick up a kill if somebody's over there. I was caught a bit out of position there, but again, picked up the kill, and I use the Pred missile again as a UAV. I know there's two guys left. I now know where these two guys are, even though I didn't pick up the kill like I thought I should have. So I'm able to run up here and get a Semtex kill, and I also know that the last guy is in there. I'm only being this aggressive at the moment because I know we've got 4 or 5 guys left. They only have 1, so I really don't have much to fear because we also know where he is because he was shooting like an idiot. So you see Sneaky Dude pick up the 12 kill here. If you like this series and you find it helpful and you want me to continue it, maybe even as a prep for search going into Modern Warfare 3, please give it a thumbs up or leave me a comment. And I will continue it if you guys like. I really enjoy playing search and doing things like this, so I would be more than happy to continue this series if you guys want me to.